Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. A little bit of internet failure. So we're going to do core, focus on core butt today. So we're going to start on our mats. And I actually would like you to grab something. Can you grab a weight? And can you grab a block? Okay. So placing that off to the side, we're not going to quite use it yet. And have some water near. I'm just going to close the door. It went from like spring weather to 0 degrees and snow. That's what March is all about, right? So we're going to start on our backs today. Yes. Oh, yes. Starting on the back. Placing the hands down on the ground. Taking a big inhale and a big exhale. A big inhale and exhale. And start to notice how your pelvis is resting on the ground. Is there more weight in the right side, more weight in the left side? Notice the back of your shoulders. Is one higher or further off the ground than the other? Do you feel twisted, sort of contorted in one direction? We don't often have symmetry between the left and the right. And now we're going to start to breathe in and out all the way down to our root center. And we're going to start to engage the pelvic floor. So inhale and squeeze. Exhale and push the pelvic floor muscles down like you're trying to pee. Inhale and squeeze the pelvic floor muscles like you're contracting and preventing yourself from peeing. And then exhale and push them out. Inhale. And exhale. So playing with the contraction in the pelvic floor, you're not going to visibly see any different, any movements in your body. So there's going to be no change. There's no squeezing of the bum. There's no shifting of the pelvis. It's an internal contraction pelvic floor area. So go ahead and keep squeezing and releasing, firing that up. And this is, remember, this is the foundation for building everything else. So your home wants to be on, if you want a strong home, you want it on concrete, right? Not sand. So having a strong pelvic floor is like building your house on concrete. This is going to be really integral and to supporting your lower back. Now I do want you to start focusing on your rib cage. So if your ribs are hanging up, splayed wide apart, popping up, the rib popper, which I am, then we want to start to draw the ribs down, pulling the ribs towards each other. So you're knitting those ribs and the upper oblique muscles that pull the ribs in. So you're going to feel that tension. And all of a sudden I felt more pressure in my mid-back, pressing my ribs into the earth when I tighten up through my core there. I'm going to start to pull the belly button towards the floor. So I want you to go ahead and do that. And feel the contraction now. Ribs, belly button, and pelvic floor. Tighten that up and then release it all. So all three, ribs, belly button, pelvic floor. Firm it up, tighten it up. Contract, contract, hold. And now when you hold, I want you to practice breathing. So breathing while contracting. That's a thing. I spent many years practicing that technique. Breathing and contracting and then release. Good. Let's go ahead. Do that again. Pull the ribs in, belly button, pelvic floor. Hold it. Firm. And breathe. And release. And again, firm, ribs, belly button, pelvic floor, hold, hold, more time. All right, ribs, belly button, pelvic floor, pull it in. Pull, 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 pull. Now hold the tension, hold the contraction, and start to glide the right heel away from you and then pulling it in. Right heel glides away, keep the contraction. So now we're going to go for endurance. So you're going to contract everything and hold it. You're going to breathe and glide your leg. And so this is essentially kind of representing life, right? We have to breathe, we move our limbs, but we're really consciously focusing in this moment on training the muscles of the core to stay engaged while we breathe, while we move a limb. And the more we train that in our nervous system, the quicker we'll be able to access that when we are not on our mat, when we're out in normal day life, everyday life. This is normal here. This is part of our normal life. In your everyday life activities. Good. Okay, we're going to go to the other leg. So place the right foot down, firm the core, pull the belly button, lift the pelvic floor, and now glide the left leg and pull it in. Glide the left leg and pull it in. Glide the left leg and pull it in. Pull pelvic floor muscles, yes. Are you breathing? That's it, 2 more. 1 more. Ribs in and release. Beautiful. All right, hands behind our head. We're gonna add on. So ribs, belly button, pelvic floor. Now we're going to flex our spine. Exhale, inhale. Exhale to curl. Inhale to release. Exhale to curl. Inhale, release. Exhale and inhale. 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Hold it up. Hold it. Reach. And little pulses. Little pulses. Pulse it up. So now we're really strengthening our neck here because we're holding our head with our neck as we pulse. Pulse. Pulse, flattening out through the belly as we pulse. Pull the ribs in. Are you still lifting your pelvic floor? Go ahead. Squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. Pelvis is in a neutral position. There's a little curl and little curve under the back, under the spine. Hold. Good. Hold here and now reach one arm overhead and bring it back. If you need to rest the neck for a moment, go ahead. Still moving the arms. Pull the ribs as your arm moves overhead. If you want to join me back up top, you can. Good. 4 more. 3. Breathe. 2. 1 more. And release. Hands on the ground. From here, we're going to keep the pelvis neutral. We're going to bring the right leg up and bring it down. Again, pelvic floor, belly button, and ribs. So training the spine to hold the muscles to hold the spine and pelvis in a neutral position while we move the leg up and down. The tendency here when we move our thigh bone is to want to tuck our tailbone and tuck the pelvis and press the lower back into the ground. So I'm going to ask you not to do that. I want you to hold your pelvis in a neutral position with that little curve in the back of the spine. Lower spine. Good. Up and down. Working on your hip flexor here. And release. Other side. Lifting up and down. That's it. Really flexing those lower abdominals. You can place your hands on them if you want to feel the tension, the contraction, the hardness of those muscles supporting you here as you lift your left leg up into tabletop and down. Up into tabletop and down. Keep equal pressure between your left pelvis and your right pelvis. So left side, right side, equal pressure in the earth. and release. Good. Take a breath. Okay, we're going to bring the arms up to the sky. Palms face behind you, thumbs are wide apart. Thumbs are wide apart, arms are in external rotation. Bring the arms overhead and then exhale. Exhale, arms overhead. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, arms overhead. Inhale, arms to the sky. Pull the ribs down. Shoulder blades are being pulled down your rib cage, setting them, almost like suction cupping them into your rib cage. This is helping to turn on the mid-back muscles, mid to upper back muscles. 2 more. Which puts our shoulder blades and our arm bones in a better position. So that's the point of this one. 2 more. Keep your ribs down. So I can't get past my ears, and you shouldn't either if you're doing it right. So if you pop your ribs, then yes, you can reach your arms way further, but that's not aligned. We want to keep our ribs in alignment. Yeah, and release. All right, hands on the ground. So you should notice that your shoulder blades actually feel flatter on your back and on the ground in a better position. And then we're going to slowly bring the right leg up, and now we're going to pick the left leg up. Yep, a lot of weight here to play with. The legs are heavy. So contract ribs, belly button, lower abs, and pelvic floor. Breathe while we alternate right, left, and left. We're going slow on purpose. We are feeling everything. If you go slow, then you can actually scan your body and find out what's happening in your body. If you move fast through this, then you're really just reinforcing old patterns, and it's hard to correct yourself as you do this. So pick that pelvic floor muscle up, ribs down. Okay, we're going to switch to the left leg now. So left and then right. Left and then right. That's it. Good. Pull the ribs down. 3. 2. 1 more. All right, hold it up. Arms out to the side. Lower the right leg over to the right, and then bring it up without shifting your pelvis. Yes. Out to the right, and bring it up. Out to the left, and bring it up. Out to the right, and the left. That's it. Left, and right, and left, and bring the legs together. Point the toes to the sky, and we're going to circle. So lower abdominals are directing this circle. Thighs are strong. Feel them as you circle those legs. Do your best to keep your legs straight. If you have to bend them, it's all good. And switch direction. One more. And release. Woo, good work. All right. Lower the legs to the earth. Take a moment here. You can stretch it out. Lots of core, lots of core. Let's take a break and switch over. We'll come back onto our back and do more. We're going to switch over onto our stomach now. So part of our core and our trunk is working the back body as well. So arms overhead, eyes down. We're gonna alternate legs. We're gonna go one arm, one leg, opposites. We're gonna lift, looks like this. You're gonna lift and down. Lift your belly button, up and down, up. So belly button lifts, pelvic floor is strong the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then take a break. Look over to the left or the right. Breathe. We're going to add on. Okay. So, coming back to center, eyes down, all 4 limbs lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You don't have to come very high off the ground to contract the posterior chain here. 4 more. You reach the limbs. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Pull your elbows in. Reach the arms overhead. Pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms out to the side. Pulse them up. Move from the shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a moment here. We're going to add on. Rest your head and breathe. Okay, bend the knees and squeeze the heels together. These are going to be wide apart. Squeeze those heels together. We're going to lift up and down. Squeeze, lift, lift. That's good. 5, 4, from the bum, lift those knees a couple inches, lift the belly button. 3, 2, 1, hold it up, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome. All right. Flip yourself over to your side. We're going to come into side plank. So we're going to go elbow. Now, we're going to all start from our knees. Elbows underneath our shoulder. We're going to lift the hips up and down. Lift the hips up and all the way down. Feeling those obliques, waistline lifting up and down. Five, 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold it up. Lift the top leg. Hold and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Flip it on over to the other side. All right. Who's here with me? Lorraine, Dad, Mom, Kimberly. Yay! Family. Kimberly, your family. We're all family, right? Soul family. All right, here we go. Knees in front, elbow underneath. We're going to lift up and down. Lift those hips. So I want you to imagine you can't use your arm here, and you're only lifting from your core. Really activate that. Yes. 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold it up. Lift that top leg up and down. Good. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Little pulses. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, coming onto your back again. Onto our back. Okay, so we're going to go inner thighs now. Point the toes to the sky. Ribs, belly button, pelvic floor engaged. Point the toes open, double cross. Open, double cross. Open. That's it, inner thighs. Open, double cross. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now switch your lead leg. So you're going to lead with your left leg. Yes. Use those abs. Come on, tighten them up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release the legs to the ground. Take a moment here, breathe. Okay. Let's bring the legs up into tabletop. Arms up to the sky. We're going to open opposite limbs and bring it in. And switch. That's it. And switch. Beautiful. Keep going. Hold those abs in tight. Good. Press the lower rib cage into the earth. Back of the head into the earth. 3, 4, 3, 2. One more. And release. Squeeze the knees together. Lower them over to the right. Bring them up and then over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Only go as far as you can feel supported in your back, your hips. 4, 3, 2, one more. And release. Okay, we're gonna go squeeze it or pull off. Whatever you have to squeeze between your thighs, maybe a pillow. Heels down, we'll lift the hips up and down. Glutes. All 4 corners of the feet are rooted. Bring those hips up and down. That's it. Power them up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Hold. Good. Lower the right hip a couple inches and then left. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. Good. 3, 2, 1 more. And release. Face down. Block off to the side. Let's roll over onto our side. Place the block underneath your head. Come onto your side here. So we're gonna go for some more hips. You can put a pillow underneath. So you're gonna widen through your sit bones and we're gonna lift the top leg up and down. Yes, lifting the top leg. These never get old. I've been doing these since grade 9. My instructor, one of the best instructors in Toronto that I follow around to all these different gyms and do her classes. This was I was inspired by her leg lift series and I've added on, but I still do them. All the way back when I was 14. Hold the knee up, in and press, in reach. That's it. So what's so great about this too is that we're focusing on our core and our hips. So we're really tightening up through firming up through our abdominals so that we can maintain neutral spine and we don't wobble around. We're really quiet in the upper body. Good. Widen through your sit bones. So as you pull your knee in, make sure you're sticking your sit bones out behind you. No tucking your tailbone. Hold the leg and now lift it up and down. Okay, so we're feeling this whole area, side of the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Circle, circle, circle. 3, 2, and some stretching. Circle, circle. And now hold. Internally rotate and externally rotate the thigh bone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. We're not done though. We're not done. Take a moment. Did you feel any burning lactic acid build? So now we're going to go straight legs. We're going to lift it up and down. Up and down. Flex those feet. Good. Oof, really feeling the obliques here now. Five, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, and now not crisscross, but scissors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. Good, burn it in the butt. All right, cross the top leg over the bottom. We're going to inhale and exhale as we straighten and lift the bottom leg. It doesn't get a break, so don't place it down. Up and down. Inner thigh. And now we're going to circle that leg. Circle. And some stretching. And release. Perfect. Awesome. All right, you ready? We got the other side, but before we do the other side, we're going to grab our weight, bring the knees in front, stack your hands. So go for, hands and pasta sauce. If you don't have a weight at home, it's all good. And we're pulling from the back of our shoulder blade. Firming up the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up and circle it out. Little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. So stretching. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. All right, before we go to the other side, we got plank. So we're gonna go from our knees or our feet, it's up to you. Stack your elbow under your shoulder, lift your hips up and hold. Hold. Lift the top leg. Option. And release. Well done. All right, let's set ourselves up on the other side. Okay. Bring your head underneath. And widen through your sit bones here. We're going to lift that leg up and down. Now you might feel this leg kick in a little sooner. Why? Because it was already working. It was actually pushing into the ground and helping to stabilize. So it was active, even though it wasn't moving. I'm lifting that leg up and down for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go in and out. In and out. Firming up the core. Beauty. All right. Keep going in and out. Hold it straight and long. Lift it up and down. Lift, lift, lift. That's it. Lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and circle. Circle. That's it. And switch direction. All right. Whose butt's burning? We're doing this together. Internally and externally rotate. Take a break if you need to. I need to. Whew. That's a burn. Internal and external rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Give your bum a little pat. Okay, so the next one, we're going to straighten the legs. Flex the feet. We're going to lift up and down, firming up your core. Place your hands on your obliques. Feel them tighten up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward and back with the legs. 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, we're going to cross that top leg over the bottom and lift the bottom leg up and down. Inner thigh. The leg doesn't get to take a break. Up and down. And now we're going to circle it, little circles. Deep breathing. Thinking about something you're grateful for about your body. What can you appreciate about your body? Let your body know it's responding to your thoughts. Every thought you have about life or your body, it's responding, it's listening, and release. So the more loving thoughts we send it, the healthier and more vibrant it is. The more criticism or judgment, the more it contracts, and the more susceptible we are to dis-ease in the body. So grab your top arm is going to grab the weight. We're going to use the back of the shoulder to pull the arm up and down. Up and down. Great. That's it. 4 more. Pull the ribs in. Belly in. 3. Widen through the sit bones. 2. 1 more. Good. Hold it up top and circle little circles. And then switch direction. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Okay, coming up. Coming all the way up onto elbow and your feet or your knees. We're going to hold plank. Holding side plank, lifting the leg. As an option. 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent work. All right, coming onto your bum. More core. Do we ever stop using our core? Not in these classes, that's for sure. Maybe when you're done class. Okay, so we're gonna go legs in and out. So you're gonna go out and in. You can use your hands behind you or in front. Out and in. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and release. Take a moment here. By the way, tonight, free sound bath and meditation. We're hosting at 7:30 p.m. And if you're interested, I can post the link. I think some of you are already signed up. And it's going to be wonderful. We're going to collectively plant our seeds for the future that we want to see for ourselves in the world. And when we come together in ceremony and meditation and sound healing, we amplify that goodness into the rest of the collective consciousness. And we also expedite the very things that we want for ourselves. Because there's a synergy that happens when we gather. So this is a free offering to our community once a month to support everyone as we're going through these really, really challenging and chaotic and unknown and isolating and deep self-growth times in life. So if you want to join us, I'll post the link after. Okay, so we're going to come all the way onto our back. That's 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Arms overhead. So you're either going to pull yourself up to here, or you're going to come all the way. And I'm going to actually hold on to this block. If you want to hold on to a block, you can. We're going to do the full version. Curl your pelvis, come all the way up to seated. And then you're going to come back slowly. And release your head on the ground. And again, come up. Curl yourself up. Oh my God, it's such a big win. My client who could never do this in her entire life, I trained her and her daughter on Zoom. It's so fun. And she did it. She did it. It was such an incredible moment. She was so excited. So curl, that moment where something that's so impossible, your entire life becomes possible. That's a really unique feeling. Good, you got 2 more. That's a paradigm shift. That's when our beliefs change, our experience in life changes, and that's what I believe that all of humanity is going through, this transmutation and deep transformation of our deep core limiting beliefs about ourselves and the world so that we can co-create a new world and a new self. Arms up and down. Pull the ribs in. 4 more. 3, ribs in. 2, 1 more. Good. Hold the arms up and cross from one side to the other. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that block down. And now we're going to go into some glutes here. So fingers out, slightly facing out, heels rooted. We're going to pump the hips up and then bend the elbows slightly and bend the hips. Hips up, hips down. So using the bum to lift up and down. 8 more. 7. If this doesn't feel good, come onto your back and go into glute bridges. If you have any shoulder stuff or wrist stuff, this might not feel so good for you. You come onto your back and lift your hips up and down. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead and stand up. All right, so we're going to continue working our glutes. So today is core and butt work. We're going to move into a one-legged squat. If you want to grab a chair to place behind you, you can, and that can give you some sort of support in terms of knowing how far to go down and up. This leg is not working, barely working. This leg is doing most of the work. Down and up. Giving the right leg, the right side, an opportunity to strengthen on its own. Beautiful. Up and down. Send those hips back. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Awesome. We're going to go to the other side. So this leg is now barely working. Left leg, sit back in your, so you want to really pull the hip back. Back, 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 sit back. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Nice work. All right, shake that out. More glutes. So we're going to go right foot forward, left foot back into our split squats, and we're going to go down and up. Down and up. Front knee, try not to drive it past your toe. Okay? Down and up. Down and up. That's it. 4, 3, 2, last time, and release. Good. Stand up and switch. Let's go down, all the way up. Down, all the way up. Beauty. Breathe, eyes up. You can have your hands anywhere except for on your hips. 4, 3, 2, one more, and release. Good. Shake that out. Okay, we're going to go into a side star. So this is going to tighten up core, and it's going to really call on our glutes to support us. We're going to dip. Now, if you have any lower back stuff, this might not be so great. So you can go ahead and march. Focus on your marching. 4 more. 3, 2, one more. Hold it out. Whoa. All right, hold. Hold it. Hold it. Lower the arm, hand behind your head, lift it up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. Shake that out, have some water. Water time. So grateful for fresh water. So grateful. Okay, let's try the other side. All right, arms out. We're gonna go dip and come up. Dip and up. Dip and up. Dip. Oh, crack. Dip. Good, 2 more. All right, 1 more. Oh, I feel that. Hold. Hand behind, arms straight, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work, everyone. How are we doing? We're doing good? All right. We're going to go for some blueberry picking. Blueberries, wild blueberries. This season I'm going wild blueberry picking, and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to pack my freezer full of wild blueberries that I picked. Okay, left foot, right foot back, right hand forward. So this is, you know what, just right here is a challenge, okay? So you can just practice this. Now if you want to come down with me, you're going to bend your knee, hip, ankle, pick the blueberry, put it in your basket. So you're going to reach, I have a block ahead of me, touching the top of it to give me a goal to reach to, quite literally. Reaching to it, and then standing up. Notice how I'm not collapsing through my spine. I'm opening my chest. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. And up. Good. Shake that out. And then we'll do the other side. Glutes. So really pulling on our bum and our hamstring here. Core is always on. So reach and up. Again, you can just practice holding this position. Maybe little bends if you want. And up. Reach and up. Reach and up. That's it. Reach. Almost there. Last 3. Slowly. Focusing slowly. 2. 1 more. And up. Oh, nice job. Okay, let's go with a little bit more for the hips and balance. I love this one. We're going to go airplanes. So arms out, firm up. So this bum is working, and so is the moving or the standing leg, just in different ways. This bum is working to bring the leg up, keep that leg strong. That's it. Three, 2, 1 more. Good. Switch sides. And up. And again. Forward. And up. Slight bend in the knee. And up. Good. A few more. And last one. And release. Awesome work. Okay, if you'd like, you can grab heavy weights here. So go ahead and grab your heavier weights. All right, if anyone's looking for weights, by the way, Facebook Marketplace, I paid triple on Amazon. And then I realized there's something called Facebook Marketplace where you can buy things. So now I'm gonna get my 8 pounds and 5 pounds from there. So knees wide, down and up. Squeezing those inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it down. Pulse it. Pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway up, all the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, weights down. Ooh, those are heavy. Shake that out. So we're gonna go for Bulgarian split squats. So you're gonna need to have something like a chair or a couch to put your back foot on, okay? And it looks like this. Left foot behind, right foot in front. And we're gonna go down and up, like this. Okay, so it's like a split squat, but the back leg's off the ground. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold, hold, and release. Whew, almost done, almost done. Getting hot in here. One leg behind you, one leg in front. You could hold on to your weights, of course, if you want. Down and up. Here we go. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and release. Whew. All right, come onto your back, hips up on the couch. We're gonna do hip raises. We're almost done here. So weights out of the way, come onto your back. Heels up on a chair or a couch. I'm gonna go one arm, one leg, you can do both. We're gonna go hips up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And here we go, other side. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Okay, take a moment, and then we're gonna go both legs. Good job, good job. Here we go. Both heels, arms up, hips up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold it up. And release. We did it. We did it. I'm kind of craving a little plank here though, so come onto your front with me and then we'll stretch it out. So high plank, hands, feet, hold your plank. Now lift one leg. Lift the other leg. Lift the leg. Switch. 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 One more time. And release. Whew. Planks always increase my temperature. Come on to your back. We did it. We're going to windshield wiper the legs side to side. This is the traveling mat. When you use a mat on a carpet, it doesn't stay still. It travels side to side. Here we go. Feet are as wide as the mat. Knees are going to windshield wiper up and over. Use your core to support the movement. And then hold to one side. Reach your arms overhead. And switch. Come back to center. Cross the right leg over the left. Hold the back of the thigh. Good stretch. And switch. Good work. Rolling over, all the way up, and push back into a downward dog, stretching out through the calves and the back of the legs. And one knee and the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk the feet to the hands. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Fold. Roll yourself up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. Okay. Bring the arms up, bend the elbows, side bend. Stretch it out. So we did a lot of work in here, right? All that core work. So my invitation for you is to pay attention to your alignment throughout your day when you're sitting and standing, and see if you can carry on some of these principles we talk about on the mat into your everyday life. So when you're standing, can you draw the ribs in? Can you draw the belly button in? Can you lift the pelvic floor? Can you think about lifting up through the crown of your head? I know that my clients that I've supported over the years, one of the themes is like, getting a sore back if you're standing a while, for example, like washing dishes. So, you're washing dishes and you might not realize like your stance isn't so great. You're just kind of like rounding. So you want to kind of bend a little bit, lean forward and get into that athletic position. Like make everything you do a conscious movement from your core with the support from your glutes. Other side. That's it. And release. Feel free to keep stretching if you want. You're so welcome, Lorraine. Yay, yay, yay. Well, I'm happy that we did this together. It was nice and easy. Well, it wasn't like, the high intensity class, but I was doing that on purpose. So I hope that you feel activated and strong in your body and that carries on into the rest of your day. And I will see you on Wednesday, if not tonight, at 7:30 Eastern for beautiful meditation and sound healing. All you have to do is just bring yourself wherever you're at and be comfortable. We do the rest. All right. Take care.